guys. Okay. Nobody is around. Today I've decided to go live. Nobody's around. Nobody is around to say hello. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys so that we can talk. Hello. After 2 minutes, if nobody is here, I'm going off. Please, if you are in the building, say hello, say hi, say something. Let me know that I'm not alone. Before I will start talking to my screen alone. And now I'm supposed to create an awareness that I'm going live, but I didn't plan it. I just have some questions that I want to answer. So I decided to come live because I might not be chance to go and start making videos and all that. But it's like nobody is forthcoming, so I have to go off. Whenever I have a chance, maybe I will do the video. What? Nobody. Wow. 2 whole minutes and nobody is in the building. Okay, I can see like 1 or 2 persons in the building. Can you guys just say hello? Let me know that I'm with human beings here. Piccolo, you're welcome. All right, you need my contact. Should I call it for you now, or would you want it? Maybe you chat me up or you DM. Yeah, Piccolo, I've seen you. You're welcome. You said you need my contact. Should I chat it? Sorry, should I call it for you now? Are you with pen and paper? All right. 081. Are you there? Can you hear me? 081 85 18 6282. That is my WhatsApp number. You can reach me with the number. Hi guys, you're welcome. Please say hello if you are in the building. Say hello. I want to answer some questions. Did you get what the number I just called? Piccolo. You got it. Okay, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So you can chat me up after the live, okay? Thank you. Welcome guys. I'm happy. I was about to end the live because I saw some little time. Sorry, I don't know how to speak English, so don't laugh. If last digit, please. 6282 82 2 081 85 186282. That is the last digit. 2. So So guys, I'm live today, and if I make mistake in my English, please don't laugh. I don't know how to speak English, but I'm very good in speaking Igbo. So don't laugh if I make any mistake. Thank you for coming to my live video, live stream. Okay, you have gotten it. All right, I appreciate. I can see that we are up to 6 in the building. I've been waiting. I waited for like 2 minutes. I didn't see anybody. I was about going up before Piccolo came in, and now we are growing. Thank you so much. Please, guys, I decided to give my time to you guys this afternoon. It's afternoon here in Nigeria. I don't know where you are. So good afternoon to everyone. I decided to come live because I have so many questions. And I'm sorry that I am not being consistent as you guys want me to be. I don't upload as you want me to upload. It's because of time. Most of you already know that I'm a businesswoman. I had to squeeze out time. Thank you, Nelson. Nelson, you're welcome. I appreciate your coming. Thank you. So if you have any question for me before I can share what brought me here, if you have any question for me, throw it. I'm here. Let's chat for some times before I'll end the live, okay? If you have any question, you let me know so that I can attend to it. Because I know that so many of you have questions for me. I keep receiving questions upon questions from you guys. So if you have it now, please drop it. And don't forget to click on the like button as you are coming. Yes, that will help me as well. Please try to like the live stream. Click on the like button and share this live so that we can get more people in the building. We need more people here. Okay? We are up to 9, and I'm seeing I need buy build land in Owerri, okay? 2 points, okay? All right, my brother Nelson, I will talk to my engineer in Owerri on that, okay? I will try and do that for you. But which area, Owerri? You can chat me up anyway. I think, do you have my number? Do you have my contact? Nelson, are you still here? Do you have my number so that you can chat me up later? Then we'll talk more on that. If you have my number, Chisom, you can chat me up later, okay? So that I can link you up directly to my... No, I don't have your number. I just called it for one of us here. Okay, can I call it for you now? Hello, Trending TV, you're welcome. Some people are here and they don't want to say hello. You're welcome. Please, guys, click on that like button for me. It's only to like I'm seeing, what is happening. Is it that some of us here don't like me, or you don't like what I do? Just click on it. Thank you. Once someone has just clicked on it, everybody should click on it. And those coming and going, you can also click before you leave. It's allowed, okay? It's allowed. My dear Chisom, should I call it for you now? I have clicked. All right, thank you, Nelson. Should I call the number for you before I can go ahead with what brought me here? If you can hear me, can you guys hear me loudly or clearly? Loud and clear. So what brought me here? Okay, it's 081 85 186282. All right, Benjamin, thank you so much, Benjamin. You're welcome to my live stream. First live stream of the year. Yeah, it's true. This is my first time of going live this year. Thank you so much. I appreciate your coming. One of the things that brought me here today is the question that most of you are always asking me. Ever since I posted a video trying to explain how to calculate your blocks for your fence. Questions has been coming. Please, I don't understand. All right, 081 85 18 62 82. That is my number. 081 85 18 62 82. I believe you should be able to get it now. Thank you. So, but I have like 3 questions I want to attend to today. The first one is about blocks, calculating or knowing how to calculate your blocks during fencing. It's very easy. I explained it. All right, thank you. I explained it in that video very well, but I don't know why it's still confusing some people. I said, you know, when it comes to fencing, there's no specific quantity of blocks that should be used. Some people, when fencing, they just want to go like 3 coaches, 6 coaches, 9 coaches. So it depends on what you want. But what you should do for you to know the exact quantity that will be used is for you to ask them how many blocks that will be used per engineer. Or all right, thank you. Just ask the engineer or the mason man or whoever that is helping you to do that, how many is needed per partition. And once you start, you should try to calculate it yourself. If you are going for 9 coaches, maybe 9 vertical, 9 horizontal, then you multiply it. That is just it. If it's a swampy area where you will be casting the pillars, you won't need blocks for the partitioning. That is just it. But if it's a place you'll be needing blocks for partitioning, you add the block to it, then you know how many that will be needed per partition, then you multiply it. It's so easy. I explained it very well, but I don't know why it's still confusing. But I hope I'm communicating here. Then another question is how to know the bags of cement that will be used during block work in your building. I equally explained it. All these things I tried to avoid them before, but I see that more questions, similar questions keep coming. That is why I had to share it recently with you guys on how to calculate it, so that you can do the calculation by yourself and stop asking questions. And stop asking questions on that. All right, I'll reply to that later, please. So just as I said in my video that when you are using 9 inches blocks, we all know that 9 inches blocks used to have holes on it, and it's because of that holes, that's why they consume more cement, more mixed cement, sand, the mixture. Yeah, they consume more than 6 inches and 5 inches. 6 inches blocks doesn't have holes, so it's just for the joining, the choking that you have to concentrate on. But when it comes to 9 inches blocks, when you are choking it, it can pour on those holes. That is why I told you guys that with 9 inches blocks, it can take up to, 1 bag of cement can take up to 45 to 50 blocks. Okay, when you are doing your block work on your building, a bag of cement will be enough for them to choke up to 45 to 50 blocks. All right, so if they are going for 2,000 blocks, for example, 2,000 blocks, even sometimes 55, 60, it depends on the amount that is being poured inside the... Thank you, Nelson, my brother. It depends on the amount that is being poured inside the hole. If they are being careful enough not to pour much, but you know that when they are choking, they will just collect it, on it, so a lot will pour into the hole, and you know it's a hole, they can't start digging in to pack them out. So that is why, if they are being careful enough, they can even use 1 bag for up to 55 up to 60 blocks. and that will tell you how many bags of cement you should get for them for 1,000 or 2,000 or 4,000 blocks. If one can be enough for 50 blocks, that means that 500 blocks, 10 bags will be okay for it. 500 blocks, 10 bags of cement should be okay for that. All right, please, if you have not clicked on the like button, click on it, like the video. Okay, like the video, share the video. We need more people in the building. Share the video. I know I'm supposed to create awareness to you guys. I'm coming live, but I did not do that because I didn't plan it. I just saw this little time and I said, let me squeeze it out to utilize it for all of us. So that is the second question. The third question is about a rod. I know that when it comes to rod, it's so easy to cheat. But most of the times, cheating depends on who is working for you. I'm not saying that the sellers don't cheat when it comes to rods, but most of the times it's from those working for you. Because let's say that you want to go to the seller with them, you want to go to the market with them. Definitely they might have given sign to the seller to arrange 1 or 2 down for them. I know that rods are very expensive. If you are going for 16 mm, 16 mm is 6,500 stroke 7,000 naira in the market. Some places are selling 7,000, some 6,800, some 6,500. So it depends on your area. So if they should drop like 5 or 10 lengths of 16 mm rod, you know what that means. 10 of it is like 60 something thousand. It's enough money. That is why I had to share it in my last video on how many lengths of rods makes a ton. I hope that many of you have watched it and you have come to realize how many lengths make. But if you want me to repeat it here, you let me know so that I can say that as well. But it's very necessary you get to know how many lengths of rod makes a ton, because some engineers, when they are giving you quotation, especially in 12 mm, you know that 12 mm is always all right. 12 mm, they are always using it in all the buildings, so you definitely be needing up to, even if it's a bungalow, it should be almost a ton. So they like writing it in tons. And if you don't know, you don't know. When you don't know, you don't know. So they can easily cheat you on that. You said I should repeat it here, okay? 12 mm. Now, actually, the real length for 12 mm is 94. 94. But I've come to realize that most sellers are selling 93. I had to go to my customer last week. Before I made this last video, I went to him and I asked him, why is it that most people sell 93 as a ton of 12 mm? He gave me some reasons that truly they are buying 94 from company, but looking at the gain and all that, they decided to bring it down. So most sellers now sell 93 as a ton of 12 mm. But in the normal sense, it's 94. Even if you watch my videos, last year videos, it's 94 I was mentioning. But in this one, I had to mention 93 so that you will not go and fight with your seller. You might go now, they will tell you it's 93. You will start thinking. So why I'm saying this is for you to know, so that when you go to the market, you tell the seller that you know is 94. If he's a Christian, a real Christian with God's, I'm talking about the length. 93 length. Whenever they tell you that you are to buy a ton of 12 mm, that you need a ton of 12 mm, you should know that ton is 93 length. Length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 93. That is what I mean. 93 length of 12 mm rod makes up a ton. Okay, that is what I mean. Then 16 mm. 16 mm is normally used not for bungalow, for a story building, duplex, and all that. If you have not clicked on my like button, click on my like button. And a verse, so people should click on my like button. So 16 mm is 52. The normal sense is 53, but some will tell you it's 52. Okay, so you should just have it in your mind that it's either 53 or 52. So it depends. You should know, so that when you send your workers to go and get you a ton of 16 mm, you should expect 52 length or 53 length. You guys know this country that we are into now. It's very hard to see a sincere heart, a sincere person that will tell you the real truth. Everybody wants to make it fast. That is a problem. The people working for you need it. The people selling, they want it. So where are we going to find our salvation, if not only in Christ Jesus? So that is it. 16 mm contains, a ton of 16 mm contains 52 stroke 53 length of it. Okay. Then if you are talking about 10 mm, 10 mm is 134 length. 10 mm 134 length, that makes up a ton of 10 mm. All right. Then 8 mm, actually you should know how big your building is before you can get up to a ton, because it's like 210 length. And you know, this 8 mm is usually being used for holding of other rods like 16 mm. You know, 16 mm is for pillars, for beams and all that. So they use it. Some will get this ring that they use. Some will cut. It's still this 8 mm they will use to cut it. So some will decide to buy the 8 mm and cut it. The iron bender will cut it for them with the shape, to the shape that they need. So that is what it's being used for. Then when we talk about quarter rod is 50 that makes up a bundle. That one they call it bundle, not in tons. It's bundle. And it's 50 length of it that makes up a bundle. That is also for decking. So if you are not decking your building, this is not for you. And if you are not decking as well, 16 mm will just be like little of it. And then another secret you should know when with rod is this. Like this 16 mm is very expensive. So if someone should cheat you with 5 of it, you are losing like 30-something thousand naira. When they want to start up your work, in short, whenever you receive your list or your quotation, ask them how many of these 16 mm they are going to use per pillar or per beam. Try to ask them. If they tell you 8, mostly is 8, some use 6, so it depends. If it's 8, then ask them. I know that sometimes, most of the times, it's very difficult to read those plans. Even me, sometimes I find it very difficult to understand building plans. It's not my field, you guys know. But practice makes perfect, they said. These days, I'm gradually becoming used to them, so I'm learning, just as we are learning together now. So, but you can ask questions. Ask them, how many pillars are we having in this plan, or are we going to have in this building project? After, if they tell you maybe like 8 of it, and they tell you that it's 8 16 mm that will be used for one, then you do the multiplication by yourself. You multiply it to get how much that will be needed for that, so that it cannot easily be cheated. You get it? Because in building, it's not what you have in mind that you normally see. It's true, it's very, 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 very hard to build. It's not easy. Building takes a lot of money, consumes money like water, but most of the times, the workers, the builders, the engineers helps us to scale us away. Thank you, my brother Nelson. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So we have to open our eyes. We have to open our eyes. I don't want what happened to me or what wanted to happen to me, because God was by my side. It wasn't much. They didn't do me much, but they do me small. I don't want it to happen to you guys. That is why, what is this? That is why I am doing what I'm doing here. So you should always ask questions. You should always ask questions. Even if it's the 12 you ask them, how many lengths shall be used for this, that. They will explain it for you, and from there, you will get what you want. And then you compare it with the quotation that have been given to you. In that way, you'll be able to... Hello, Brian, you're welcome. What kind of writing is this? Thank you. So that is what I have to tell you. If you have any question, because I don't want to be the only one talking and talking. Some of you here, we have like 10 persons in the building. Some of you might have something to ask. You can as well go ahead, type it, and let me see. You ask me what you want to know, okay? Face prices, whatever, anything you want to know about, please feel free, ask me. Let me not just be talking and talking and talking. Then coming to roofing. I made a video on roofing, and I was so happy. I had to ask people to comment because of what I had, the kind of message I received from one of us here. I believe the person is one of us, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have been able to know and also to challenge me. The person told me, I said it in my last video, the person told me that I am lying. That is not possible for one to use up to 3 million to roof, is it 3 million? 2 million or so, to roof a bungalow with stone coated. You know, I had to do the calculation again and again. I said, how possible? Only the roof, the woodwork will cost you more than ₦1 million. Only the wood, because stone coated on its own consumes a lot of planks and woods. Those who have roof can bear me witness. You know that it consumes a lot. Tall, thank you, Nelson. So it consumes a lot of wood. Only the woodwork. Let's just take it that the building is not that big, it's not that wide, that you are not taking, the meter will not be too much. Maybe you'll be going for like 20 meter, even if it's 20 meter or square meter. You know, a bundle, the stone coated, you know the price. I shared it in my last video. For those of you who haven't, anything from I think there's one I have, but the only thing is that there are cheaper ones, so but you have to open your eyes to make sure you're not buying the one you're going to change next year, because sometimes they will tell you it's stone coated, it's cheap, is because I bought 2.4. okay, you see 2.4 is 1.8. only the roofing sheet. That is when they are selling it 2.4. Is it recently, please, my brother? Did you get it recently? Because I know these days, I don't think if they are still selling 2.4. I don't think if they are still selling 2.4. 2020, I know. 2020, the cheapest, the day I went to market, the cheapest one I got was 2,800, but I didn't like the texture. And I had to call on my engineer. He told me not to. I should not buy it for my customer because he's not going to like it. And it might be this type that used to change color. Some of them do change color. Thank you, my brother Godwin Osawe. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it well. Thank you so much. Ilopia, you're welcome. Sorry. Yeah, it's me. I can't do the roofing. Thank you so much. Okay, 3.4. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you guys are telling me the truth, because seriously, as a human being, I felt bad that day that man, it's a man, sent that text to me. The first time he sent it, I didn't reply. He resent it again. He had to call me on WhatsApp. I said, what I do? Now bad thing. He had to call me that I should stop deceiving people. But after saying it, I just waved it. I saw him as one of those. That is why I had to say it in my video. It's not possible. Only the woodwork. Stone coated, if it's aluminium, it's understandable. Aluminium is cheaper. Aluminium is cheaper and it doesn't take much wood. Aluminium doesn't take, I think it's just like 3 sizes of wood. But stone coated, it takes a lot of wood. And again, what you should look at is the size of the building. That is what you should consider, because if you are going for, let's say, 28, I think the one I shared was 27 something. If you are going for like 28 square meter, you know what that means. 3.9 for classic stone coated asphalt. Whoa, thank you, Olu. Olu, thank you. I hope you guys are reading the messages they are dropping, so that you can tell by yourself if your sister here is deceiving you or not. 3.9. The one I got at 3.8, we didn't buy it because of the texture. I am not saying there is no 3.8 stone coated. There is no one that is good. I'm talking about the one I made. There are plenty products of it in the market, a lot of it. So you can go to the market and lucky enough you will see a cheaper one of 3.8, 3.7 that is okay. But all I'm telling you is that when you're going to market, try and go with someone who knows better, so that you will not buy the one that will change color tomorrow. You know, some of it, once they are under the sun for a while, they will start changing colors. And when you calculate your millions, you know what that means. 200 or 300 naira should not make you lose millions. I know it's not always easy. We always want to find the cheaper one. We all want to be in a cheaper place so that we can at least see some balance. But you should always reason the other side. That's why I'm always telling us that we should try to do some compare. Things are changing like seriously. Since about 3 for now, it's 10. You see, 500 naira different. So we should always try to do check here and there to compare prices, compare the quality as well. That quality is so important. I'm always emphasizing on that. It's so important. So we should try. So as I was saying before, if you are going for, let's say, how many square meter, like 20, you don't expect yourself to spend the same amount that someone who is roofing 26 square meter of a building, to spend the same thing with that person. Because when it comes to stone coated, you know, it's being charged per square meter. So if yours is 20, you should expect, for example, this 3.9 that our brother said, 3.9 times 20, okay? 3.9 times 20, which is 780,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, oh no, something like that. I'm not a calculator. It's my brain that is doing that work for me, please. So that is what you should expect. But if you are going for bigger one, you should not say your friend used 2 million to roof. So how come your own is 3 million? What you need to do is to know the unit price. Then and another thing you should always do is this. When you want to roof, don't rely on one company or one person. You should always get like 2 or 3 people or company to go and do the measurement for you. Because if you are relying on one person, if it happens that person is not reliable, because if they get 25, he or she will tell you it's 30, and you know what that 50 means. When you calculate it means a lot. Yeah, so you guys should click on the like button for me. So whenever you want to roof your house, during the measurement, before any work commences, Please get 2 to 3 at least, at most 4. But 3 is okay. 3 is okay because some people you have to pay for their transportation, so it's still money you are spending. At least when you get 3 measurements, you'll be able to compare it. 2 should be closer to each other, if not exactly the same. In that way, you will really get the size and how many square meter of that the building is, and then you can be able to calculate your roofing sheet. That is very, very important. Then the woodwork, by the time you get like 2 to 3 quotation, you should also know that this one should averagely, if the other one give you a quotation that will be like $1.2 million, and the other one give you $1.3 million, while the other one give you $1.5 million, you should know that it should not be more than $1.3 million. Then you go for choose one between the $1.2 million and the $1.3 million. This is just a way we can help ourselves. Okay, this is just a way. The last one I shared was 26 feet tall. I think you guys remember 26 feet tall. Excuse me. So that height also is something you look into, because some of them, when you watch, even if you can look around your area now, you see that all the roof might have the same shape, but the height will differ. So all those things is what determines how much. All those tells you how much Mr. A used for his own roofing and what Mr. B used. Also the right height of your king roof. Quantity of roofing sheet. Yes, thank you so much for that. So that is what, and someone asked me yesterday. I've not replied you. I don't know if you are here, but I've seen your message on my WhatsApp where you were asking me how many, what are the materials needed when going for stone coated. If you have watched my video, you will also know that, but I will answer it here as well. You'll be needing the roofing sheet that you know already, then the cutter, then the ridges, and then the accessories. Installation, I don't think if there is any company that charges more than 200 naira for installation. I've not come across it. Someone told me that it's 500 in Lagos. I've worked in Lagos and I didn't even get the one of 300. It's always 200. Since I've been working for you guys, I've not come across the one of 300, talk more of 500. You know, and it happened that this person we are talking about is not in Nigeria. So thank you, Nelson. Thank you for that. It's always 200 ever since I started. It's not, that never decreased, it has never increased. I don't know where it started, but I'm talking about when me started building. It's 200. So don't allow yourself to be cheated, please. Don't allow yourself to be cheated easily. I know anyhow they will cheat you. Anyhow. Cheat must come. But don't allow yourself to be cheated. And then another thing I want us to talk about is how to get your materials. How to get your materials. A brother was asking me if it's advisable for him to get his materials by himself. Yes, if possible, it's better. It's the best. If possible, get your materials by yourself. It will do a lot of good. One, you will get quality materials because that is what you want, and you are paying for the best. Okay. Secondly, the rate of cheating you will reduce. How? I know some of you will be asking how. When it comes to this material stuff, most of the time, some artisans, if they need like 10, let me use my own as an example, plumbing material. If they need like 10 lengths of 4 inches pipe, they might put 25 length or 20. Let's just bring it down a bit. 20 lengths. And when you want to get a material, don't let them know where you're going to get it. Yeah? Please give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll be back. Please. Hello guys, sorry. The customer needed to see me, so I had to go and attend to him. Thank you. So when you are, why are you not straight again now? All right. When you want to get your materials, please, what will they cost to 2 bedroom each? Okay, I have to put down that question. Godwin, please, I won't be able to answer it now. Where's my, okay. I will attend to that question later, please. Because it needs some calculation, which I cannot do off head. Okay, I hope you understand me, my brother. Please, if you sorry guys, I'm panting. I just ran through this step. Hello, Wilson, you're welcome. You're on there for mine. Okay. Thank you so much. So one thing you should do when you want to get your materials, if you are not in town, if you're among those living in Obodo-Ibo, those in diaspora, what you should do is this: try to get in touch with sellers. If you know any, that is, if you don't have a trustworthy person to represent you here, down here in Nigeria, if you don't have any person you trust so much, don't trust anybody too much, but at least you should trust some. If you believe that the people working for you are using your head, try to get in touch with sellers. Thank God these days we are in a digital world now. Try to get in touch with sellers. And before you make any payment, you know, sometimes all this internet stuff, they do people sometimes. So try to make an inquiry as well, so that you're not going to fall into the wrong hand. You make your payment there. But if you're in town or you have someone that you trust so much, can I reach you directly? Yeah, you can reach me directly. I'll call my number for you later, please. I've been calling it since. I will call it later. Let me finish up with this. So if you're in town or you have someone who is in town, you should tell that person, demand for your quotation or the list of materials needed from your worker, from your artisan, from your engineer, whosoever. If it's the engineer, if you want to get the materials for yourself, because some people don't want to go through the stress, they'll just leave everything for their engineer. But if you think you want to get the materials for yourself, what you would do is get the list from them. Okay, ask them the product that they need for all because they have different products. Like when you come to, let me say, Stopcock, they have choice products, they have Venus product, they have SF products, a lot of products. Okay, so sometimes when they give you list and you don't ask them the products they want, you go and buy the one you feel is the best. That might even be the best. They will reject it simply because they want to maybe they want to follow you to where you're buying it, so that they can relate with the seller. It's better not allow them see your seller, because everybody will be mean. I'm so proud of myself on that, because I know I can never do it. I will not do it. And a lot, in short, 95% of sellers are doing it. They cooperate with artisans a lot. They cooperate with them, and that is the reason why the rate of stealing is increasing day by day. So you should tell them to indicate the products they need. I would like to know more about Metco. Okay, all right, I'm coming to that. So you should try to, I've seen your message, play. I'm coming to that. You should try as much as possible to get the products they need, then go and buy them and give to them. But don't just stop there, because you know I made mention of, if they need like 10 lengths of 4 inches pipe, they will write 23 for you. That is a very clear way they do steal. If you get the materials and you are not there, it's still the same thing. The stress will be a waste. That one said will pay them more. How? Because you have gotten original materials, quality that you know definitely will be more expensive. And that one, maybe you bought them like one per 5,000 naira per one. They will go and sell it 3,000 naira. It's none of their business. In short, all those sellers will be so happy to buy from them because they will sell it cheaper than what they are buying from the market. They will sell it cheaper than what they are buying from the market. So you should not leave them there. If you know you are not going to be there, if you know that nobody is going to represent you in your site, don't bother going to buy materials. So don't stress yourself. If you do it, they go deal with you more. Because they will be like, he or she thinks he has sense. He think he's smart. He went to buy material. Let him come and use it now. So if you know you're not going to be there, don't bother. Just play along. Play along so that if there is any fault, you can gladly lay it on them fully. They will not come and tell you, Shebi, are the one that bought this. Because once they get angry, these are our people can never be pleased. Try, all I'm telling you is try to make sure you are there or someone is there for you, someone you trust. Let that person be there. You know, most of them, when they are going to work, there's this bag they used to carry. Some will carry it on their back, some will carry it with their one hand like this. That bag contains a lot of things, and it is so easy to throw something inside. If it comes to pipes, that one, you know that from far you can easily notice it. But you see bras, all these control, all these taps, they are very expensive, and 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 inside that bag is money. It's a lot of money. What if you are buying the one of 8,000 something and they carry like 5? You are losing 40 something thousand naira. So it's money. The number one thing you should do is to be in that site with them. Or if you know you're not going to be, leave everything for them. Don't bother yourself. Just leave it to God and them. If you know you're not there, this is a simple truth I am saying. Forget the fact that I'm smiling. If you know you're not going to be there and there is no one you trust so much that you can put there to watch them, leave the matter with them and God. So that if any fault comes up, you can hold them responsible. That is just it. But if you know you have the time to stay with them, please go and get your materials for yourself if you don't trust them. I'm not saying you should do it even when you have a family members or close friend or a trustworthy person. You should know. This is if you don't trust, or maybe you feel that you are being cheated already, you want to correct it. Go and get the materials for yourself and get the best for your building so that you can enjoy it. That's my book. Where did I drop? There's a question I wrote. I can't even find my book again. There's a question one of you asked me. I don't know if the person is still here. Can you ask the question again? Did I carry it down? Please let me go and look for my book. I don't know where I kept it. Okay, someone sent me a message on WhatsApp. What are the sizes of woods that are used for Milano? Milano is also a stone-coated roofing sheet. And when I say stone-coated, it means I'm talking about all those Milano, Rome, Roman shingle and all that. You will be needing 2 by 2 wood. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if that. Can you guys hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just say hi. Let me know that I'm still communicating now. Hello? Okay, okay. So, all right, thank you. Thank you, monthly travels. Thank you. So you'll be needing 2 by 2. You also be needing 2 by 3. You'll be needing 2 by 4, and you'll be needing 3 by 4. These are the sizes of woods that you'll be needing for your stone coated. Hello, Amechi, you're welcome. Mr. Amechi, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. So those are the yes, my sister. Someone asked. I don't know whether it's a sister or a brother. Someone just asked me, is cement needed for tiling? Yes, most of them use cement for tiling. Cement with sand. That is what they use for tiling. It's needed, okay? If they ask you to bring money for cement, they are telling you the truth. It's needed. All right. Then aluminium. Eniola, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Please, if you have not clicked on my like button, please do so, do so, do so, do so. Click on the like button for me. New Zealand. Whoa, Nelson is chatting from New Zealand. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay. You talked about, someone asked about Metrocope. So we can hear you. All right. These are aluminium Metrocope, right? That is what you asked, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't write that question down. But I believe it's not more in my book. I believe it's what he asked for, right? Are you still here? Please, can you repeat the question? The person who asked about Metrocope or aluminium roofing sheet. Can you repeat it? Are you still? Thank you, thank you. Please click on the like button. Do you people have any question for me? I think I've answered most of the question. I've answered most of the questions you asked. What is the work of? What is the work of 2 by 2? The work of 2 by 2, I believe. Price and installation. Okay. The work of, let me answer this one on my WhatsApp now. The work of 2 by 2 plank is for noggin. 2 by 2 is for ceiling, it's for noggin. That is what they use it for. It's a nice question. You can always ask your carpenter what the sizes is meant for, because they have different sizes that is meant for different thing. 2 by 2 is for noggin. Okay, I've answered your question. I don't know if you are still here or you have gone out. 2 by 2 is for noggin. Then yeah, question can't. I'm coming. Sorry guys. Sorry, when I ran down to downstairs, I left some of my kaya there. Let's answer our brother our sister. Sorry if you are a sister and I'm calling you brother. that asks about Metro Couple, their prices in the market right now. I'm not just going to give the price of that. I'm going to give you the price of all the aluminium, because I know that maybe there are some people here who needs that as well. Please, some of you have not clicked on that like button for me. It's so easy and it's free. They won't charge you for that. Click on the like button, okay? Click on the like button for me. Thank you so much if you do that. How much? Okay, you're not the one. Godwin. Godwin, you asked about a rough estimate, right? Are you the one that asked about the rough estimate? Hello? Godwin, are you here? He said I've not answered your question. Hello, Fred. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. You're highly welcome. So, sorry, I don't know if it's network that is disturbing me here. Hello, you guys. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? I have to go off and come back again. Please, I have to go off and come back again. Ava.